I'm going to do something different today. I normally just like to focus on fun clips with my friends, but the current state of Counter-Strike 2 is preventing me from doing what I love. Cheating has always been a problem in the game, but, it used to be that your trust factor would insulate you from cheaters, well, for the most part. Valve would rate you as a member of the community, right? If you had a lot of kicks or votes against you, your trust factor would go down and you'd get lumped into a container with others of the same trust factor.
They rolled this out back in 2016, 6 months before they announced it. The goal of this wasn't to ban cheaters, but rather to reduce the player base they annoyed by putting all of the suspicious players in games together. This is represented by the red dots all being grouped together. This lets the nice, blue, honest players play with others who are less likely to cheat.
Now it feels like that untrustworthy container has overflowed, or it's completely gone altogether. It's gotten so bad that many in the community are writing off competitive matchmaking and just leaning towards face it only.
It is official, I quit.
I think I'm done with Premier, so I'm not playing. That was ridiculous. I think we came across cheaters almost every game, right?
Well, Counter-Strike 2 is infested with cheaters. If you're above 15,000 or 20,000 Premier rating, you cannot escape the cheater fest. It seems that Counter-Strike reached a point where I'm actually happy that someone isn't spinbotting but only wall hacking and aimbotting.
This makes sense. Why, people are saying, oh, I'm quitting, I'm not going to play anymore. Luckily, even though I'm a CS streamer, I'm able to just not play the game.
Yeah, he's legit, but he has anti-aim and plays revolver, sure. Bro.
What the f just happened? What the f just happened? What the f did I just see?
It's just a cheater game.
That is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Look at that, 3 of them on the other team.
My entire team is solo queue! Everyone on my team is solo queue!
Shit. Wait, guys, let's kick him.
I'm the only guy that isn't cheating! And they're gonna kick me as well? That's crazy.
Let's kick him. He's not cheating. He said, let's kick him. F this guy.
Bro, that's, again, man, it's bad.
Yeah, f that game. Or f that game without an anti-cheat. You know what I mean?
I started doing some digging on this, and I found out more about the problem than I realized was really even going on. Firstly, the idea that Valve may be on vacation right now while the game is in its worst state ever.
Valve has let us know about future content they're working on, like a new cobblestone, but at this very moment, they aren't even at their Bellevue office. For many years now, it has been well reported that Valve likes to take a week vacation to Hawaii with the team. This is usually going to some resort and getting special Valve Hawaii pins. It's not only just a few employees that go, they're allowed to bring extended family members as well, for upwards of 2 weeks. This is a pretty big deal for Valve as they have this entire site which is specifically made for their vacations. You can confirm it's actually Valve because an email linked to the site is at valvesoftware.com. What's inside the site and its details is locked behind a login, so we can't exactly see. It's definitely unfortunate timing that they have their yearly trips in April and cheating is peaking for CS2 right now, but that is just the situation we have.
This just blows my mind. I thought it was short-sighted to release the game while it was still clearly in beta. But, I understand how they get faster updates and, better updates when more people are playing the game. Even if those updates are in the middle of tournaments. Closing shop to go on vacation while the game is literally dying is something else completely. It really feels like Valve is all about the money. This explains to me why they would lump cheaters together using trust factor instead of banning them outright. If you lose a player, you lose income from cases and skins. The truth is, Valve should have rolled out the game in a better progression. Just listen to what War Owl has to say about this.
Counter-Strike 2 was a huge opportunity to solve this problem. They should have used it to solve this problem. Counter-Strike 2 should have had a solution to the cheating problem before launching the game. What a slam dunk that would have been. That should have been and should be the #1 priority for the game.
In the last year, we've had not one, but 2 instances of being able to just turn on SV cheats on official Valve servers. It's become so commonplace that even reasonable streamers have used it.
Does this work in Premiere? Yeah, it does.
Brother, 2 dead. 1 longer. Every day.
Oh, okay, no, we cannot play with this. Sorry, we cannot. There's no smoke here.
Okay, nice.
Wait 1 second.
I need smoke. Bomb back left.
We're playing Flusher config. I don't know what's the issue, bro. This is how he plays. Okay, turn that shit off instantly. That is legit wallhack. I used to respect you, but now I no more respect. You are cheating too. Cheating with console is cheating with no penalty, idiot. Demon don't give a shit on these retarders. They don't even know how to play this game. Exactly. Guys, you have to get with the times. This is the meta right now. Are you guys stupid?
So far, we're only talking about a normal, legit player's experience. I started digging into the cheating community, and I had no idea how mature it had become. There's HVH leagues, or hack versus hack leagues, and tournaments with prize money. Here are some highlights from some cheat devs who recently sat down for an interview.
HVH is a competitive game where people win with their wits. They aren't just run, spin, and kill each other, no. They outplay each other with bunny hops and grenades. We have a lot of interesting functions that allow you to run and jump with the op and still shoot without any problems. But someday Valve will fix it, and the good old competitive game will be back. Smart cheat devs are on a completely different level. Today, some cheats can adapt to your playstyle by checking how fast you move the mouse and what kind of KDA you have. It's like on consoles, but not as aggressive as Call of Duty. Everything is smooth because the cheat analyzes how you play and tries to imitate you. There's a rumor that the new CS2 AC has a lot of functions that haven't been enabled to this day. Why is that? No, these functions are enabled, but Valve just don't ban for them. They see that some player does some strange things, and he's 90% cheating, but for some reason, Valve doesn't block them. Well, if Valve would ban players for it, then cheat devs would find loopholes for them in a month. But even though players don't get blocked, Valve still collects logs. We all know that CS2 has a premiere mode that lists the best players, and I can confidently say that out of the first 100, 95 of them either play with cheats or were boosted by cheaters. You can also see a lot of gaps in the list. There are 3rd, 5th, 6th, 7th place, and so one is missing. These spots are taken by our accounts that aren't approved by Valve because we have a 100% win rate and a 100% HS rate. That's kind of our way of trolling Valve. There's a lot of cheats besides ours who do the same thing. Wait, you were saying that you make cheats for HVH? Why did you go to Premiere? Anything 25,000 is HVH. Then it's you who created the situation. Look, starting from 25,000, you only have HVH games. That's the game mode.
Things are so bad, there's YouTube channels dedicated to the cheating community. Nightly streams, reviews, and even tier lists.
Today, I'm going to rank every CS2 cheat that currently exists. I made 2 videos like this a while back, but that was when CS2 was pretty new, and a lot of cheats were out back then. The standards for CS2 cheats were also very low. Basically, all you needed was a working aimbot and wall hacks, and that was good enough. So now, let's revisit the tier list.
I'm not sure what the answer is to all of this. Do we boycott until Valve releases an anti-cheat that actually works? How many players could the game lose in the meantime? I've been playing in this community since I was a teenager. I've been all over the United States competing and making friends with others who love the game. I don't want to see it lost. So this video took a long time to research and produce, and listen, I've got a full-time job, so this is kind of on the side as a hobby. If you found any value in it, please like, subscribe, share with somebody. I would appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the game without wall hacks. Thanks.
The game is infiltrated with a bunch of scums cheating left, right, and center. And here's the issue right now. You have a lot of pro players, you have a lot of content creators, and you have a lot of new players coming into the game having a very poor experience the first time they touch the game. As a content creator, as a guy who's been around for a long time, I don't mind if it takes a month or two before the game is a little bit more polished. I understand that the pros are upset about it, and let me state it right here, when you have Simple, when you have some of the greatest players of all time in CSGO stating publicly on Twitter that the game is unplayable and is shit, that's bad advertisement. And this is leading me into the next example I'm getting to you right here. We need to make sure that when you're a new player, when you're 17...
Valve, please fix. Please fix. Please fix.